Hi everyone, my name is Julian. I'm a product manager here at Replify. I want to share with you a few of the exciting updates that we just launched with Replify. We have a few key updates that we want to share. The first one is within our core behavior section. We've just combined all of the agent preferences and basic info into one section. We've also changed where your post-conversation analysis lives. Now it lives all within analysis settings under conversations. And then finally, we updated the campaign manager, so you'll see a whole new experience in there. Let's go through each one. First, in our core behavior section, we used to have basic info and agent preferences separated into locations. What we found is that people like updating these together, and so we've put them into the same page. You'll also see some tips on how to train your assistant, including where to put different types of information. We think that'll help out a lot. Your basic info is here under assistant identity. Your core tasks are still here. And then your behavior rules, like your custom rules that you define yourselves, are also within core behavior. We've also noticed that people tend to like updating channel-specific rules all at once and to be able to see all their rules at a glance. And so we've taken all of your channel-specific rules from where they used to be within the channels themselves and put them all into channel-specific rules here. So now you can click through easily and see what rules apply to each channel. Like I said before, all of your analysis settings, which were in those advanced options in your assistant preferences, have now moved into their own page within analysis settings. If you have not used these before, these are post-conversations instructions used to help the AI summarize or qualify or give next steps for each conversation that happens with a customer. So after the end of a conversation, the AI will look at these instructions and it will generate follow-ups and qualifications based on what happened in the conversation. So this is now going to be your place where you can configure those settings. Finally, I want to show you our new campaign manager experience. You should all be familiar with this page. This is your campaign landing page where you can click on and see all campaigns at a glance. What's new is this Create Campaign section. As before, we have both a simple outreach and an ongoing sequence, but we've updated these a little bit, and we've also given you templates. We've created these campaign templates based on campaigns that we see customers building over and over again. So there's a much easier pathway for you to create a campaign to start. We've separated our campaign templates into two options. We have our simple outreach templates and our ongoing sequences. Simple outreach templates are one-time blasts. So you add a bunch of contacts to a list and the campaign will only reach out to each contact once. You can add contacts to the campaign afterwards, but each contact will only get reached out to once. We've added different options to the simple outreach where you can either schedule the campaign to run at a certain time and day, you can run it automatically when contacts are added, or you can run the campaign manually. And then we've also added the option for those simple outreaches to go out to either the email channel only, phone channel only, or text channel only. So there's a few more options there for you to explore. We also have our ongoing sequences, which you also might be familiar with. These are best for lifecycle messaging like onboarding, lead nurturing, or re-engagement. And what happens with an ongoing sequence is you can add contacts to the campaign and they can get reached out to over multiple channels, over multiple weeks at a time. And the AI really understands what's going on within each of these conversations. And so it knows whether to keep them in the campaign to get more follow-up outreaches or to remove them from the campaign if they've already signed up for something. We have a lot of campaign templates for each, so you can click through and see which one best fits your needs. I'll have individual videos showing you how to go about creating a campaign from each one of these templates so you can learn more about how that's configured. For now, I want to show you what the new campaign manager page looks like. Let me go back to a campaign that I set up. This is a promotional campaign, and I set it up so that we have a bunch of contacts that are going to be reached out to by phone and email if I had phone set up in here. I also chose to turn manual review on so that I can view every next scheduled outreach to make sure it's something that I want to send to my customers. I see that I have this email, which is scheduled for February 20th at 2:18 p.m. And this is the email subject and email body, so I can see quickly at a glance if it's something that I want to send out. Let's say I look at all of these and I think they're the right emails to send out to my customers. I can select all 5. I can approve the selected, and then at the time of the next scheduled outreach, each of these emails will be sent out to my customers. You can see the outreach history below. So once customers start getting reached out to, you can see any of the past conversations. You can also open up the inbox so you can see all of the conversations from that contact, whether it be in that campaign itself or elsewhere. You can see the responses, if they've had a reply, the progress in the campaign, if they've had more than one outreach, or if they have any more left. You can see the import history and add contacts via a number of ways. And then finally, you can take a look at the performance of your campaign and how it's been going so far. And you can, at a glance, see your campaign configuration. As mentioned before, I'll be taking videos of the template options and showing you a little bit more detail into how the campaign manager page works in a real campaign. Stay tuned for that, and if you have any additional questions as you go through this process, feel free to reach out to the Replify team. We're always very happy to help. Thanks.